Hey guys, so I'm going live with Killer B. She fights for one championship and she's amazing. And actually, she signed with First Round. And also, we have the same nutritionist, so she's gonna come on in 3 minutes. So I'm gonna answer some things before she joins the call. Let me see. Hi, Gabe. It's my training partner. Hi, guys. Oh my God. How is your quarantine? I moved from Coconut Creek to Miami. I'm still doing my camp at American Top Team, but I really miss my culture here. So I moved back and I'm really happy. I'm really close to my mom and my sisters, and my sister's staying with me for the summer because her classes are canceled now. She goes to UCF. So it was fun. We moved. I finally unpacked. Now I'm going to decorate. That's why my bandage is not up, but nothing. Let me see. No, I do not fight in the UFC. Hi everyone, I miss you all. I like it when you guys call me champ. So I was supposed to fight on June 6th on the Chicago card. Now everything is postponed, so I don't know. But honestly, I'm staying in fight shape. I'm staying ready, so I could fight. And nothing. I had a partially torn MCL. Part of the reason I couldn't fight in January, but I'm good now. I'm using this time to rehab and recover in order to do an amazing performance for you guys, because of the quarantine it's been hard to fight again, but I'm really looking forward to it, and I feel a lot better now. My mind's right, my body's right, and I'm just honestly ready to just get back in the cage. It's my true passion. This is all I know, so it's hard not being able to fight because of the quarantine. I haven't gone this long without fighting, but if God permits, it's gonna be okay. And as soon as it's all over, I really want to fight on the next card, and I'm really looking forward to it. But I really wanted to fight in Chicago. I can't see everything you guys are saying. I could see some of it. I won't hurt anybody. I've never touched anybody in a fight outside of my sport. I'm like the least confrontational person in the world, and I just don't like it. And plus, like I don't know, I've been training since I was little, and when I'm not in fight mode, I like to feel like a normal girl and act normal. So I shop and I study. I go to UF online, so I'm finishing my degree. I should have been done by now, but because of Accept Loan, the show, I had to stop one semester. But hopefully I'll finish now in a year. That's my goal. But let me see what you guys are saying. Ask me questions before B joins. Oh, okay. So B requested, and I don't know how to do it. Guys, how do I do it? Hold on. Hold on. How do I request her? Oh my God, I don't know. Oh, here we go. So I'm adding B. It's calling her. My Snapchat is Valerie Loureda with 2 A's, I think. But I don't like. I use Snapchat, but not that much. But you should still follow me on it. Yes, you could take me on a date. Where's B? Hold on. It's waiting for. Oh, it's connecting.
Hello. What's
How
up,
are
everyone?
you?
Whoa, this light is obnoxious.
I know. Honestly, I have terrible lighting, but it's okay.
What's up, guys?
So this is Dee, everybody, and she is amazing, an amazing fighter, and she's gorgeous. So I love her, and we've used the same nutritionist and stuff, and we relate on a lot. But I was looking forward to watch a fight, but because the quarantine, it's hard.
Yeah. So do you have something booked, or like what's going on with you guys? I know ours is like kind of crazy right now.
Yeah, so I was gonna fight in January in Los Angeles, but I had to
Mhm.
pull out because of an injury. I had a partially torn MCL and my
Mhm.
foot as well. But then I was gonna fight June 6th in Chicago, but now we don't know what's gonna happen. So I'm just trying to stay ready, and stay close to weight. So if anything comes up, I could fight on that card right away.
Yeah.
And you?
So it's crazy. I was in Asia, and then we were booked for like. Can you get a bag? I was booked, and then I got injured, and then I got canceled, and then they rebooked me again. Right. So they booked me for an event, and then like 2 hours after they booked me, we found out that the borders were closed in Singapore, and so it was canceled 2 hours after it was booked. It was just crazy. So right now I'm just waiting to see like what's going on in Singapore and Asia.
Because
And
you know what, I feel bad because I know that you were doing a camp in Thailand and you're really like I watched all your stories and I had spoken to you and you're ready to fight, and
yo,
it's really
I
hard.
was in like a long freaking camp.
Yeah,
It was bad. It was bad.
but
But
what can we do? Everybody's on the same boat. But I'm just proud of you for your adjustment and just having to come to terms that your fight got canceled and you had to come back to the United States and stuff. So it's
yeah.
hard.
Thanks, babe. You look so
Well,
pretty.
thank you. I was
It's
taking
time
back,
her.
fixing
All
your hair.
right, so I'm like actually I just ordered crawfish. Do
Mm-hmm.
you guys eat some of the fans are gonna some of the people are gonna be like, ugh, she
Wait,
eats
what did you
crawfish.
order? Crawfish?
Crawfish.
Mmm.
And some people are gonna be like, ew, she eats crawfish. But whatever. Crawfish is fucking bomb.
Really? I have never tried it.
What?
I've never tried it.
You've never tried crawfish?
No, I kind of want to.
They're like little shrimp things.
Oh,
Little
yeah.
lobster, like little lobsters, like ghetto lobsters.
My sister's plant-based, so she's been eating a lot of vegan stuff, so I'm kind of on that now. Kind of not. Like, I still have eggs and stuff, but I kind of like vegan food, too.
Yo, your weight has dropped so fast. You've been doing so good.
Yeah, but honestly, my weight is instantly, like, changed by carbs. Like, my body does not take in carbs the right way, so the moment that I stop, um, like my carb intake, my body just changes quickly. It's just some people react different to different things, and carbs for me is like I can't.
All day, can you bring it in here? Oh, so I had a question.
Yes.
So you went on, what is it called? Exactly.
Exathlon.
Okay,
Exathlon.
say it again. Say it again.
Exathlon. Exathlon.
Exactlon.
Yes.
Okay, so you were on that. Can you bring a bag too? You were on that, and you guys do challenges like you went on it right after I went on Survivor.
Yeah, so remember that we had spoken about it and you were telling me advice and stuff? It was
Yeah,
exactly what you had told me. Like, honestly, I kept in mind everything that you were saying, and it was a crazy experience.
it's
But how was your Survivor
crazy,
experience?
right?
Huh?
It's crazy, right? How
How
real
was
that
your
shit
Survivor
gets.
experience? Like, explain to me your Survivor experience, and then like I'll compare it to my experience on the show.
I don't know. It was fucking crazy because I was stuck on an island and you could see all the cameramen. Like there were tons of cameramen. They were like jumping everywhere. They're like fucking like acrobats. We're the walk and they'd follow us, obviously. So at first I thought I was gonna feel fake, because cameras are all around you. But
You get used to it.
thank you. But then I got used to it and I thought like I didn't even notice anymore and I thought like I was literally stranded on. It was freaking. It's crazy how our brain works.
Yeah, how does like your show work? Like, what do you guys wear? Like what is like? I don't really know much.
We only get one outfit that we come on the island with, and that's it. But then we had 3 cyclones on our season. So our season was nominated for an Emmy because I think it was the most interesting season because it was crazy. Like we had 3 cyclones. I didn't eat for like 14 days. I lost like 15 pounds.
You're joking.
Yeah. So somebody said, "Is Natalie your sister?"
Yeah.
So somebody was like, "Just to be clear, Natalie has a boyfriend. Thanks. Bye."
Oh, she does. Oh my
Okay, what up, Killer
God,
B? What's up,
guys,
y'all?
stop getting involved in our lives.
I hope y'all talking about the Charlo twins. That's my boy, Jamel, and I have known each other.
Wait, I don't know who they are. Who are the Charlo twins?
They're boxers. So Jamel, they're twins, right? And Jamel is a champ and Jamal's a champ, and they're both undefeated. So they're pretty freaking sick.
Oh my god, that's badass. I've never heard that before.
Yeah, I've known them for a long time. Okay, so who do you think? Somebody, I'm trying to read these comments. Somebody said Ferguson or Gaethje.
Cheers.
Oh shit.
I don't know. What is that?
Daiquiri.
Oh,
I mean, calorie free. Is Lou watching? It's
no.
It's lemonade. It's lemonade.
He should watch. Where is Lou? I've been trying to contact him, but.
So who do you have? Oh, Valerie versus Paige. Okay, that's cute. Shane Burgos is my cousin and first round management. Dope. Charlo twins. Hell yeah. Yeah, so Ferguson and Gaethje. Holy shit, that's gonna be a crazy fight. I think Tony. Man. I think Ferguson for sure.
Me too. I think Ferguson. I'm sad that Khabib's not gonna fight though.
I know. Because Gaethje is a gangster, but Ferguson is so much more dynamic, and I think Gaethje takes way too much damage in his fights. Like, look at his Michael fight. He takes way too much damage. Valerie, my daughter. Oh, Valerie, my daughter picked up gloves yesterday because of you.
She picked up what?
Gloves, babe. Gloves. She started training because of you.
That makes me happy. I wish they would send me a picture.
Ferguson all day.
You have to read the comments because I'm like.
Yo, you got some crazy ass fans. Some of these comments are crazy.
Like disgusting. Why can't
you damn nice? Killer B rolls with hot women only. Nope, not hot, but badass. Okay.
Badass.
You can't just be cute to be my friend. You gotta be badass. Huh?
Tell them we're bad bitches.
What is your what wine are you drinking, babe?
Oh my god, there's this wine in Miami. It's called Bobby, and it's so good. It's like super cheap too, but it's all I have left, you know, because I don't want to go out that much.
Yeah, Valerie, do you have a boyfriend? I'm like taking over your life right now.
I know.
I'm like interviewing you. I'm helping y'all. I'm helping your fans, man. I'm helping y'all get through these questions. Who's your favorite female fighter, Val?
Who's my favorite female fighter?
Yeah.
Joanna and Amanda.
Ah, did you say me?
Yes.
Oh my god. Thanks, babe.
I always watch
Somebody said her boyfriend is Masvidal. No, that's like her brother.
No comment.
Any corona symptoms? No. Hey, Gabe. That's somebody from my page.
No corona symptoms, thank God. But I've been sneezing. But sneezing is not a corona symptom, right?
Oh, this is funny. What celebrities would you want to see fight?
Demi Lovato. I love her.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, for sure. But for me, drama. I want to see Kevin Hart legit fight anybody.
Oh my god.
Because he's tiny, he's fucking funny, but like, he can actually box. Have you seen him do pad work?
No, what happened? You have to send it to me.
Yeah, he can fucking box.
Wait, boy can box. The Kardashians, the new episode, how Kim need Kourtney?
No, I'm anti-Kardashians.
Oh I know, but you have to watch it because they legit got into a fight, and I was so proud of the way that they fought.
Really?
Yeah, like she kneed her, and they were slapping each other, and like Kim like stuck her with a two. Oh look, my sister's here.
I want to see Wiz Khalifa. You want to see Wiz fight who though in his weight class?
Who?
He'd whoop Drake. Wiz? Yeah, I think Wiz would definitely whoop Drake. You look good, Killer B. Thanks.
Justin Bieber in his documentary, he was hitting men.
Versus Snoop Dogg? Y'all are wrong. He's a legend. Y'all want to get him beat up?
No, not anyone could do her sport, man.
I'll fight Wiz. Valerie, my princess. Oh.
I'm
trying to see where are our friends. I want some of our friends to come on.
Yeah,
Steven is A. Smith versus Joe Rogan. Fuck
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan for sure.
Guys, I like Joe Rogan. Like is educated in Taekwondo, so I really like listening to him.
Yeah, he's good. I'm eating, so if I leave the screen, that's why. Snoop has trained. Have y'all seen that video though? Who's vouching for Snoop right now?
Which video?
Chill. He was hitting pads. It was real whack. So how's your new place? Congratulations.
Thank you. No, honestly, I was having so much anxiety because it's such a headache to move. But so I'm still doing my camp in American Top Team. We're going every morning, but at night, like my camp is down south, and I just missed Miami a lot. It's not the same being there alone and stuff. But now when you come to Miami, you have a place to stay and a place to party.
Yeah.
For sure.
Somebody said B versus Karate Hottie. Why are y'all doing us like that? That's my best friend.
Oh really? Michelle, she's super cute.
Yeah, she's like family to. She's like my sister.
Oh.
This is my first time hearing you talk, and now I'm starstruck. They're talking about you.
They haven't heard me talk. I'm crazy. I think B. Do you think all fighters are crazy?
Fighters?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something wrong with us.
Yeah, there's something wrong with us, right? Like I feel like something's wrong in our brain, but that's what makes it
good fighters anyway. I think people that just compete because they like martial arts don't really last too long in the sport. Because you need that crazy, you need that grit. Exactly.
You need to get into the cage and have them close it and go through the pressure. Because I get very nervous. I feel like you have to. There's something has to be wrong in order to do it.
Somebody said Mayweather versus a spelling test.
I just saw it. They're crazy.
Y'all funny. That's funny.
They are funny.
Is Khabib actually a better martial artist than Conor? Honestly, Khabib is scary, right?
Valerie versus Killer B twerk contest for charity. I don't know what charity would benefit from that.
When we were going live together, we were fighting. What?
I knew somebody was gonna ask if we were fighting. Y'all crazy. She's in a two higher weight classes than me.
Yeah, you fight 105.
Well, not 105, but yeah, I'm an atom weight. You're 125, right?
Yeah, I fight 25.
Yeah, those two weight classes above me.
Oh my god, but the problem with me is that in Taekwondo, I used to fight higher weight classes. So when I got to MMA, I'm like, no, I can't fight those weight classes. I need to fight like 125. So I started like cutting for that. Then like I walk like 150. Right now I'm like 146, so I'm happier, but I cut like...
Damn, you look lean for 146, babe.
That's the thing, that when I get to 125, I'm like super, super skinny. So I don't like being like that either. I like to be like more like chunky when I fight, you know? I feel more powerful. Like when
But that's the struggle you guys have with water cut. Me, I don't cut water at one championship.
And you know, I stopped cutting water too. That's why I get so skinny, because for my fights, we diet like crazy. So when I go to weigh in, I'm like really skinny. And the next day, if I weigh in at 123, the next day, I remember for my first fight in Connecticut, the next day I was like literally 129. That's not good.
Yeah, but Lou's got you right, this last one I saw.
Yeah, every single time. Like, his program is amazing. Like, that's the thing. His program's amazing, and then he flies with me to the fights, and he cooks for me and stuff. And plus, I love having him there. He's like a psychologist, too, you know?
You have some perverted friends. What t-shirt contest? I mean, not friends, fans. Valerie is thick. Y'all think Masvidal and Usman fight might happen? No. She looks great all the time. She does.
Masvidal will whoop his ass, though.
Somebody said, please tell me Colby is... Somebody think I met Colby like... So I met Colby like... I don't remember, 6 years ago? 7 years ago when I was in Florida with Tisha, because me and Tisha's my girl. And so I was at ATT.
I love Tisha too.
That's my girl. We were really close friends before she even went on Tough. So we've been friends for over, I don't know, 9 years. But anyways, Colby was a dick, man. So I met Colby at a bar. I was hanging out, and Colby didn't know I was a fighter because I was all dressed up. And I was like out with Mikey and Tisha and the friends or whatever. And Colby was like, he hit on me, and I said something. I didn't want to talk to him. And then he was like, who the fuck brought this girl? Do you know who I am? And this is before Colby was anybody. And I was like, yo, don't like you. I don't like you. And now that, like, he's really shown his personality, I'm like, yep, I've always known he was going to be a little prick.
I train with both of them. Isn't that weird? I train with both of them. So I see.
Oh, you train with both of them?
Yeah, I train with both of them. So
that's awkward.
Yeah, it's awkward, right? But like
Yeah.
obviously I'm Team George 100%. You know, we're first on management. We're both from Miami. We used to be neighbors here, and I love George to death. He's helped me so much in the sport. So I'm like
Yeah.
100% Team George, but like I don't have problems with Colby. You know, like I say hi to him nice and stuff. I just don't like when I'm training at the gym. Like don't bring like I don't know. We'll
I don't
talk
like Kobe.
about it later.
Yeah, I don't like Kobe.
Yeah.
You like 6. What?
Oh, I will definitely beat your ass for 10K. Wouldn't you?
Beat whose ass?
I don't know. Somebody wrote, "Will you beat my ass for 10K?" Would you?
Oh, yeah. Probably do it for less.
No. You're so
I'm
funny.
just kidding. I don't even know who that was.
You have a dog beat?
Well, it's really weird. I do, but not like. So I have, at my other place, somebody lives there that has a dog. So if you've seen videos of a dog, that's why. I
Yeah.
wrestled Colby in high school. He's totally the opposite. We were in school. Yeah, he's probably really nice. How many boyfriends do you have, Valerie? That's somebody asked.
People are crazy, right? Honestly, but Twitter's worse. I love my Instagram community, but like Twitter's like they're cruel. But I don't take it like I don't even read
Somebody said, you too, B. I'll beat up your boyfriend too. That'd be easy because I don't have one.
it. They could beat up an imaginary boy toy.
Are you in the UFC or which? I'm with one championship. We're the biggest in Asia. We're coming to America.
You
I'm with
have a
one
contract
championship.
with them, right?
Huh?
You're on contract with them?
Yeah, this is my second contract with them.
But sometimes you just do kickboxing, right?
It depends. We do super series, so it's like Muay Thai with MMA gloves, and we also do MMA. I just kind of like don't give a shit, and I fight whatever they book me for.
Honestly, that's awesome. You know what I've been dying to do jiu-jitsu tournaments, like low key, just to like get more experience, like competing in just jiu-jitsu, you know?
Yeah, you should do it. I did it all the time when I was doing MMA in America.
Yeah, the thing is, like, I'm kind of shy because the only thing I've ever competed in is taekwondo. So for me to like weigh in for like jiu-jitsu is crazy. I don't know. But MMA is different for me. It's getting into a cage, but like to compete like tournament like that, I get nervous.
Somebody said Valerie's a whole Latina. That accent though. Valerie estás linda. Oh.
Guys, I am Latina. B, what other languages do you speak?
I speak Vietnamese, a little bit Tagalog, and a little bit Spanish.
That's badass. That's a bad bitch right there.
Oh, thanks, babe. All right. Any advice for conserving energy while grappling for BJJ for females? Yes. So in grappling,
Wait, I need this advice. Explain to me. Go.
so you just have to like calm down and breathe through it. What helped me because in the beginning I was like every time I rolled when I first started, which is like 9 years ago, I was always panicking. So before I started rolling, like I would put myself in the worst situations for like 2 months. I kind of just broke a wall, kind of. So like I was like, I'm gonna put myself in the shittiest situations. That way I know like what's the worst that can happen, and then after that I would just relax and have fun.
B,
But
my
jujitsu
problem
is
is,
just yeah, babe.
listen
What's
to
up?
my problem in jiu-jitsu. My problem is that my forearms get really sore.
Sore?
Like my grips, like the thing is that since I've been doing jiu-jitsu for what, like 2 years, 2.5 years, and I
Uh huh.
love it. I have a natural scramble. My problem is that since I don't know that much technique yet, I like use my force, right? So then my grips get really
Yes.
tired. And then I end grappling with my forearms like swollen. And that's the only thing I'm trying to work on, like my grip strength, because I just in a fight, like if I'm stuck in that position for 5 minutes, I gotta get through it, you know?
Oh, yeah, you can't do that because you'll gas your arms out. So my advice is focus on your elbows and your butt. I mean, you're not gonna have a problem with that, but keep your
So what do
butt
you mean,
down.
what, like squeezing it?
Yeah, so squeeze your butt, tighten your core. That's gonna keep your butt down. Like you know, your coach is probably saying like get your butt down. So whenever they say get your butt down, I would squeeze my core and squeeze my butt. And then for your hand, your grip thing, just focus your elbow. So if your elbow, sorry, my hands are dirty from crawfish. If your elbows are in tight, then you don't have to use as much
I
hands.
understand because you have it right here. You know what I mean? Like you don't have
Yeah,
to
you
like.
have it tight here because you're compensating with your hands. Don't make fun of my hands, y'all. But you're compensating for your hand with your hands. So if you just focus on your elbows being down, then you would have more control with your elbows and not worry about your hands. B, what are you eating? I'm eating crawfish. But where are you guys going? B is low key bi, just because I have a lot of girlfriends. As I was on Michelle's live too.
Oh, who's Michelle? Oh, Michelle Watterson.
Yeah.
Guys, you don't want me to full mount me. Like, why do people say that? Like, I'm heavy. Like, I don't know. I'm like dead weight.
What about getting out of side control? All underhooks. Underhooks.
Underhooks.
So, okay, so this is what helped me. I like simplifying things, and then for women, we learn conceptually. Men, you have to tell them, like, move per move. But for women, you have to explain it in concept. So, for me, think about it like this. Underhooks, overhooks, keep them in. Underhooks get you out.
Like, tight.
Yeah, so when you're clinching, like, against the wall, if somebody has an overhook, so, like, fans would say, oh, that person was holding that person. No, that person was holding this person. If you watch whoever has an overhook, that person's trying to hold on. And if somebody has an underhook, they're trying to turn that person or trying to get out. So your underhook is always to get out. Yeah. Why is nobody asking for B, guys?
B, what's your record?
Oh, it's bad. It's 6'5" right now. I had like so I was cutting a lot of weight before one, a ton of weight. So I had like back-to-back really bad fights. That's not an excuse, but that's just what happened. I had a couple of back-to-back fights that are bad. You guys are amazing. God bless. Thank you.
You have enough fights. Your experiences, you know, in MMA is like, how old are you?
I'm 30.
Yeah, so
I'm old.
Yeah, you have good experience for your age. The thing is that I started martial arts when I was 2 years old, so I've been doing this for so long. So when I got to MMA, like I feel old in the sport, but I'm really not, you know. I guess
it's hard too. When people start, I totally cut you off. Sorry, babe.
No, it's true. I
think it's hard when somebody, like fans would say, like, "Oh, it's great that you." B, do you have any KOs? Yeah, I have TKOs. I have a couple. They're like, so you know, like you started your master in Taekwondo, or like somebody started like a black belt in Jiu-jitsu. People think it's going to be easy for them to go to MMA. It's quite the opposite because you have to unlearn so many bad habits. And you have to relearn. MMA is a whole new sport. B, are you bi? No, I'm not, guys. I'm straight. Yeah, you have to like relearn so many things, and because you're a master in one, it makes you a little more stubborn than somebody who has nothing.
Exactly, because you're a specialist in what you do, right? So when you come into MMA, it's like, whoa. For example, something as simple as this: in Taekwondo, you never switch your feet before kicking. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you switch. Like, you do a liver kick, you switch and you kick. In Taekwondo, that's like the biggest mistake you can make because while you're switching, someone's gonna pop you in the face, right? But in MMA, you have to because it gives you more power and like you're stepping forward. You know what I mean? So it's like very different. But you know,
it's completely different.
I don't change a lot of my Taekwondo style because I know exactly what I could throw that's gonna be effective. So the things I won't, like I don't. You get me? Like for example, like the back kicks that I throw has to be the right timing where I know I'm not gonna get my back taken and be taken down. So it just has to be like you have to know when to do what.
Yes, for sure. And it's for me, what's lucky for people, like I always have people in my lives and people on my pages like saying, oh, I'm starting out, is it too late? No, it's actually perfect because you have nothing to unlearn. Like and then now MMA has evolved so much that even when I first started, MMA was not like a full-grown sport, you know. So now MMA is such a full-grown sport that most coaches can teach you pretty well in a program instead of trying to figure shit out.
Exactly, like Taekwondo. MMA is so developed now. Like coaches know exactly what's effective in the sport. Like it's pretty like
been around for a while.
Yeah.
Valerie, are you Colombian?
No, my mom. Okay, my mom, like my family is Cuban. I was raised Cuban in Miami, but my mom's father is Peruvian, and my dad was born in Venezuela, but my blood is Cuban Peruvian. So that's what I am.
Well, you a whole lot of fun. Did Carol Baskin kill her husband? Hell yeah.
Oh, the one from Tiger King? Of course she did. She fed him to the tigers.
Hi, Hannah. It's one of my real, actual non-cyber friends on here. Very odd, but I love it. Hi, Hannah. She's a nurse. Shout out to Hannah right now.
Hey, shout out to
Hannah.
Hannah.
Working, saving lives.
Oh.
DC started when he was 30. Yeah, he had a great, he was Olympic wrestler though. How long do you run in a day, Valerie?
How long do I what?
Run.
Oh, so I try to run every day, like 35, 40 minutes.
So that's like what, 5K?
For like 4 miles. I just try to do it because I feel like fights are like cardio. You know, you have to have the 5 minute rounds. So I just try to keep my cardio up. I like running. Do you?
Hate running, but I do it every day. Fucking hate it.
How long do you run every day?
5K.
Damn, girl, you beat me.
No, it's 5K is only 3 miles, babe.
Oh, stupid.
Valerie, you're my favorite fighter. So sweet. I get nervous rolling with females in BJJ when they grab their collar. You have any tips? I don't do gi. Mostly I do no gi, so I
But
wouldn't
B,
know.
let me ask you, how was your like? How did you feel like when you first started rolling with guys? Like, do you care?
No, I don't give a shit.
Me
Me,
neither.
I liked women. I always like working with women better because they're feistier. Like I remember, like I'm not even trying to drop names, but when I roll with Claudia Gadelha,
She good?
she's yeah, she's a really good black belt. But she's actually harder to roll with than a lot of the guys because one, her skill level's up, but also she's more aggressive. Women are just more aggressive towards other women. Sometimes men let us make it, and it pisses me off.
Like I honestly I love rolling with guys because it's just like their strength is there and stuff and their technique, but it's not the same as the strength of a woman. So the thing is that since I'm not a black belt in jiu-jitsu, sometimes when I roll with guys, like I lose motivation because I'm like, damn, I couldn't get that submission. Damn, like I got flipped from mount and stuff. But it's a
Yeah.
different strength. So when I go with girls, like I'm more comfortable. I'm like, okay, I'm good, you know, because I'm really
You
hard
know,
on myself.
you know what really helps me? What really helped me when Greg Jackson explained this to me. So this is like, I think this is really good for you too.
Uh-huh.
So when you start jiu-jitsu or if you're somewhere, especially you with this fame, then this big promotion and you're just starting out in MMA, there's a lot of pressure, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So the problem with people is they put a lot of emotional value into one thing. So like we put emotional value into one move. What I mean by that is if you're sparring, you put all your emotional value into one kick. And if you don't get that kick, right, your emotional value up here. If you don't get that kick, then you get sad. And then you're like upset, and then the rest of your round is shit. What you need to learn how to do is not worry about the move. So like, don't worry about submission, don't worry about takedown, whatever. Just flow. So
Just
try this move. Fuck it. If the kick doesn't work,
follow
fuck
up.
it. We'll go somewhere else. We'll do the takedown. We'll do this. It's like taking the emotional value away from the move and just
So
putting it
right.
into like having a good time.
For example, like if you go in the first 30 seconds of round to knock him out and you don't, then some people are like, what do I
Exactly.
do now? Or if you try to take them down and you don't, they defend well, they're like, they're stuck, you know, they don't know what to do. But it's just, I feel like it's adjusting, right?
Yes, for sure. Somebody said be water, my friend. That's exactly what it is because you get really frustrated. And I think that's one of the greatest lessons that Greg Jackson taught me.
Nice. I would love to train with you, B. We need to train together for
Yeah,
real.
that'd be fun. I'll come
Like,
visit.
you want to come? Yeah, you can come to American Top Team, like for real.
When this is all over, I'll come to Miami.
Yeah, you
Valerie,
can.
what's your favorite kick in Taekwondo, babe?
I feel like my favorite kick is my tornado kick. Because
What's it? The
it
tornadoes when you
surprises
spin?
people. Yeah, like I literally spin. You know why I like it? Because people don't in MMA they don't really recognize it because they don't train with people that do it. So when I spin like that, they tend to go back. And when they go back, it's my perfect angle for the liver. You get me? So it's like I jab cross or cross jab and then I spin and
So the spin kind of like fakes it. Like people are like, oh shit, and then it hits them.
exactly. Or they put their hands up because they think I'm gonna spin their face, but like the liver's open.
Yeah. I would be confused as hell because I don't do spinning anything. I come from Muay Thai, so I don't know how to spin shit except elbows. Somebody said, what belt are you?
In what?
Jiu-jitsu.
Oh, I got my yellow belt. But I do no gi, so.
What's yellow belt?
I don't know. I got like, after, I got my white belt and then I got something else, like the tip or something. Wait. Let me get
Is it normal for your knees to feel sore after grappling? It's normal if you're starting out, yes, but it's an indication of you being on your knees a bit much. Try you can being on your knees is good, but it means your butt's in the air so you can get swept. So try putting more weight on your hips instead of knees.
Okay.
I don't
I
know.
found the charger.
Can you guys like put B if you're asking me a question, and then if because then this is her page, so I don't really know. She he said,
What did
"Who's
they
your
say?
greatest?" He said, "Who's your greatest inspiration as a fighter?"
Oh, for me?
Yeah, yeah, it's your page. I'm sure it's for you.
Oh, Joanna. Honestly, like the thing is that Joanna and I, we did that whole camp for Zhang, and like I just admire her as like a just as a role model. Like I just see the way she trains, and it's just she's a champ. You know, like you know when people are
Yeah, their mindset and their yeah.
like she's a champ like that. She doesn't stop, man. I admire her so much. Like I'm proud of the fight with Zhang. Like wow.
Killer, are you a Stylebender fan? Hell yeah. You know what I like about him? I like his personality. He's a dope person, but also he's smart. He's good. What
Yeah,
was your hardest
cool.
fight? What was your hardest fight, Valerie?
As an amateur, I had a fight as an amateur with this girl. I believe she was Mexican, and that's the only amateur fight I lost. But honestly, that fight I did 4 takedowns. Crazy.
Hey, nice, babe.
Yeah, but she was like professional Muay Thai, but in MMA, she was an amateur, but she had a record in Mexico. And when she got here, I was like, okay, I'll take her fight. Like literally, it was the morning of because the other girl didn't make weight, and then that was my hardest fight. I just had to adjust. But how about you?
What what hardest fight?
Yeah,
Probably the last one, Sam Fairtex. But that was a
yeah.
good one. It was good. Like I did well, but she did really really good in that fight. So I mean, I want to rematch her. But
What did she do well?
she's the best Muay Thai fighter in the world. So her clinch was really strong. She clinched the hell out of me.
And you had to like lift your neck the whole time.
Yeah, no, she messed me up in the clinch.
Have you ever had a neck injury?
Neck? No, thank God. Where's the wood? I need to
Yeah,
knock some wood.
I have a problem in my neck. Like I don't think it's my neck. I think it's my shoulder that goes up to my neck. But like sometimes, like you know, when you shoot for a double leg, you have to look up, right? But sometimes I literally can't look up because like that nerve is killing me. Like it was like it's a
It's a
pressure.
pinch nerve. It's a pinch nerve. Yeah, I got that a
Yeah.
lot in wrestling when I wrestled in high school. Um, it's a pinch
But
nerve. You need to like get massaged all the whole side.
it hurts so much. Oh my god, I have to do it.
Okay, Nathan, I guess I can answer this. I want to be a fighter, don't know how to start, where to start. So I would start researching around your area and then start taking class. It's a long process because I think it's better to take the long way to find the right way. But go around different gyms that you have good, that has good reputation, and then get to know the coaches, yo. So it's not just about having good coaches, it's having good people. So when you find a good coach, stay there. And
That's true. How's your coach situation, B?
shit. I'm different. B, how long you know Michelle? We've known each other for 4 years, but we lived together, so that's different. My coach situation, I'm different than a lot of people because I'm kind of a nomad. I've been moving around for a while, and
Mm-hmm.
I pay everybody really fairly, and I also let them know ahead of time. I'm kind of like all over the place, so I'm one of those fighters that
Mm-hmm.
I just like learning new things. But right now I'm at Tiger Muay Thai camp in Thailand, and their coaches are amazing.
B, that's my next trip. I need to go to Thailand. Like I need to do a camp, like not a
Yeah,
camp
come
there, but
visit
I want
us.
to train there. I want to do yoga there. I want to do jiu-jitsu there. Like it
You
just
can
so
come. You can
beautiful.
come stay with me. I'm moving out there, so
You're moving to Thailand?
yeah, I'm moving after this coronavirus.
That's a bad bitch right there. Look at that.
You're so cute.
You're on another level, B. I need to catch up.
Who's got more wins? Probably me, but that's not fair because she's less experienced. But she has a better record. I think she's under. I
I'm
I
two,
have
I'm 2-0, but that's because I've only had two
yeah.
pro fights.
Like I've had 11 pro fights, 2 pro Muay Thai fights, and I've had like 40 fights. So it's hard to ask a
And how
question.
about amateur? You didn't do amateur MMA?
Yeah, I had 14 Muay Thai amateurs and 6. I was 6-1, no 5-1 in MMA amateur, and then I was 10-3 or something in Muay Thai. No, more than I had more fights. I don't know. I don't remember.
Damn, girl. Honestly, like I hate when people are like, "Oh, you're just 2-0." I'm like, okay, I'm just 2-0, but I've been fighting Taekwondo since I was 2. I started the sport 2 years ago, and I'm 21 years old. Like, you
Yeah,
guys
but
need
you
to.
know, you're 21, you're 2-0. 2-0 is a fucking amazing thing because it's like endless possibilities and
Mhm.
it's like no pressure right now. Like if you're 5-0, you would probably have a lot of pressure like I felt when I think I was 4-0 or 3-0 when people are just like constantly talking about how I was going to be a champion, but right now you're in such a good place for you to like be you and enjoy the sport.
Yeah, like honestly, I'm enjoying it. Like, I'm trying to fight 3 times a year. Last year I fought 2 times, and I filmed the show, so I've done a lot. Like, I'm like,
Yeah, you've
I
been
did
busy.
too much. I did way too much, and I was so overwhelmed. But then I was able to like find myself again and be good.
Somebody said, yeah, she's 21 and I'm 30, guys.
Well, I turned 22 now, so I guess
20.
I'm 22.
Somebody said, I'm in a country where there aren't any gyms. Okay, so if you want to get started and there aren't any gyms, luckily there's also a lot of resources. So you're kind of in like you're doing better than a lot of us right now because we're used to gym. So you should go online with good like Liam has really good a YouTube channel. Mendez Brothers. There's a lot of YouTube tutorial channels that you can learn from. It's gonna take a lot more discipline because you don't have a whole gym to motivate you. But if you're learning from online and you become a pro fighter, you're freaking sick. You
Dude,
know?
listen
So
to this is funny. Like when I first started MMA, I wanted to prove to the coaches because people see me and like they didn't believe like I wanted to be a fighter. I'm like, bro, I've been doing this since I was little. Like I want to fight, so nobody would teach me anything. So I'd go on YouTube and I'll learn Jiu-jitsu for dummies.
oh, you did?
Yes,
No,
and
but
that's how I got
that's
good.
so no, it's good. It's like
That's how I
they
got
just
good.
came out that Harvard girl just came out with the study that a lot of people you can learn a lot by watching. Like when
Yeah,
I'm injured, I just go and watch and I
yeah.
learn a lot.
Sometimes like while I'm rolling and they're like, "Oh, put your arm here," I'm like, "Wait, I'm not like you have to explain to me exactly what you're saying," and I learned really quickly, you know. So
Yeah.
that's what I've been doing. But then in American Top Team B, like I'm rolling with the best athletes in
Oh
the
yeah.
world. So it's like I really learned how to defend. Like I promise you, like if someone catches me in something, I don't know, because I've been caught in everything you could imagine, right? So I learned
That's
so
so
much to
awesome.
defend. So now I'm in the point that now I know how to defend. Now I'm getting a lot better on my control on the ground. Now I just need to execute techniques like submissions. You know, there's certain ones I love, but
Yeah.
I just need to just learn like a jiu-jitsu fighter.
Yeah, you're fucking girl, you're 21, you're undefeated, you're at a really good promotion. Like I'm
Mhm.
so excited for your future.
Did
It's
you
gonna
see
be
what
great.
Bellator did for their fighters? Aren't they amazing?
Oh yeah, that was really good. That was really good.
God is like the best.
This guy keeps asking me, so I'm gonna do it. B, please shout out Gabe Oy Oitcher. I hope that's not like a trick name that you just got me to say, but shout out.
You
What
think so?
brought you to ATT?
So what brought me to ATT? I started MMA. Okay, so this is a story. So one day I had a fallout with a taekwondo coach, right? And I decided I'm not going back to my dad's school again because my dad has had a taekwondo school in Miami for 34 years. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna go back there. I'm the coach. Like I didn't like I went to Olympic qualifier. I didn't qualify. My mom got sick with leukemia. Like it was a lot, right? So
Yeah.
it's like I want to do like I don't know. I didn't even know what I was gonna do. I never in my life thought I would go into MMA. Then one day you all fought Whittaker, the first fight, you know, the first one they did. And I was one of my dad's students was doing jujitsu at an MMA gym, and he's like, "Oh, I know them. Let's watch the fight." I didn't know anything about MMA. That was the first MMA fight.
Who is this, Yoel?
You're well. But I think
Uh-huh.
on the fight card was like Michelle Watterson, right? I think she did the prelims or something. And I
Mm-hmm.
saw those girls fighting, and I looked at my sister. I'm like, Nati, I could do that. Nati, I'm like, Nati, I could do that. Like, I just had a feeling, like I had goosebumps. I'm like, something told me to do that. And then the next day, someone got me in contact with Yoel, and then I was training at that
Wow.
gym in Miami. Yeah, I started training at the gym in Miami. And then after a year there, I realized, okay, like if I want to be the best fighter in the world, I need to train with the best woman in the world. And it's 45 minutes away from Miami in Coconut Creek. So I started waitressing in a Tijuana taxi. It's like a Mexican Hooters. and
Uh-huh.
I paid rent with Laborio's stepdaughter. You know Laborio, or so
Mm-hmm.
Laborio's stepdaughter. I had met her in college in my sorority. How random, right? How everything like pieced in place. She let me
Yeah.
stay with her, and I was waitressing. I was paying her like $400 rent, like
Yeah.
crazy, until I started fighting amateur. I was able to get my own little studio, and then after my amateur career, Bellator offered me my contract, and then I finally moved into my first apartment, and then my camp is American Top Team.
That's so sick. And you're at such a good place right now.
Yeah, now, but it took me a while to get back here, you know. I had like after the show, like the show destroyed me because I was so out of my comfort zone. Be like, for example, like I'm good at only martial arts. Like I'm not really athletic. Like when it comes to jumping and things like that,
But I
like
saw you killing the challenges.
it took me a while to get better, and I stayed. I almost made it to the finale on the show. So I was proud of myself because it forced me to get out of my comfort zone and get good at something I've never done in my life. All I've ever done is kick since I was 2 years old. So it was really hard for me. But when I got back from the show, it was a lot of adjustments. Like my family was going through family problems. My parents got divorced. Like my dad's school closed. It was just a lot, and I went through a lot, and I kind of like lost, not focus, I kind of lost like the love for myself and the priority of my life. I was more focused on my family and just getting us through it. And then
Yeah.
now that everything's good, I was able to refocus and reevaluate what I needed to do to get where I want to be, and then now I got here.
That's dope. You
Yeah.
should be proud of yourself.
You helped me. I text you, B, I'm going through it. Right.
Yeah. But you were so good on the show. I'm so great. I'm so glad you did it because it was such a learning experience.
Oh my God, it really was. And you know what it taught me, B? It taught me like our sport is individual, right? So I've never had like a team environment. And the show was a team environment. So I had to learn how to work in a team weirdly. And honestly, it taught me a lot about friendships and people and the value of having people who keep you accountable in your life. So it was a big learning lesson, and it made me stronger, you know?
Yeah. Do you still keep in touch with them?
I do, and they're all gonna go to my fight. I was talking to them today. They laughed because like on the sets of the show, I would wake up early, and the only thing I took were my Venom gloves, and I would hit the trees and stuff, and I would ruin all the sets because I had nothing else to hit. Like I'm the type of person that if I don't go like hitting something, like I have to hit something or like feel pain like one time a day. Like that's how I am. So on the show, I was like, I was suffering. Like I had no one to train with. One of my teammates, Jose Gums, he used to be in the NFL, but he would just stand there, and he would like, I taught him how to kind of hold mitts, and I would kick his stomach and stuff, but I just
Oh,
had
that's
to work
nice.
with what I got. Yeah. It was like quarantine, so now I'm used to being in quarantine because I was on quarantine in the show, right? You too.
Yeah.
So
Somebody
whatever.
somebody wants to sponsor you. I am purebred.
So
She said, "Who? Where the money at?"
where the money at?
Some of y'all
Guys,
are
for
asking
real,
some
like
dumb shit.
they should really sponsor us, but paid sponsorships, not
Somebody said
project.
that. Somebody said, did you find that Taekwondo is a good base for MMA?"
Yes. Do you think so, B? What's your opinion, honestly?
I don't know anything about Taekwondo. I've never done it.
I feel like Taekwondo is a good base for MMA because the footwork that we have from when you start Taekwondo from when you're young, like that footwork is not something anybody could pick up on. So it's like really different. It's very exotic in the cage, and it works. Like, but you have to know when to throw what. You know what I mean? If not, it's like not effective. You have
Yeah.
to understand like what's gonna work, what's the right timing. For example, Taekwondo fighters, we hit with our instep, like we hit with our instep, so like right here. But Muay Thai
Mm.
fighters obviously with their shin, and
Shin. Yeah.
like you can't hit with your instep in MMA because you're gonna get elbows and you're gonna break your foot, right? So it's like adjustments you have to make, and I feel like you just have to be a complete martial artist. Like, you can't just be a Taekwondo fighter. You have to adjust to the sport, basically.
Yeah. It's a lot of adjusting. It's
Yeah.
MMA. It's
And there's
crazy.
also a lot of mistakes that Taekwondo fighters make that could cost you a fight easy in MMA. So it's tricky, but
What's your favorite move in BJJ?
Yours?
Somebody, somebody asked both of us, girl.
Honestly, I like the head and arm choke. I'm good at that. I'm good at chokes. I like crossface. I'm good at crossface. I like my triangles because like my legs are thick, so I squeeze hard and it's easy for me. And then
Yeah.
from triangles, I like if I lose a triangle, I go into an arm bar. So like simple things, but I perfect it. So when I do it in a fight, it works. You know, like I can't be all over the place. I have to stick to something and
Yeah.
practice it and perfect it because right now I'm not in the position to be trying things if I'm not a Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt.
Yeah, I think if you're since where you are right now, defense is probably the best defense
Exactly.
and defense and transition.
Although I'm crazy because like I don't know why I keep saying this. I'm like my next fight I'm gonna win by submission. My next fight I'm gonna win by submission, and my coach is like, stop, like like stop. That's not your. I'm like I know I could win by submission. I don't know.
Go
It
for it,
whatever,
girl.
whatever happens in the fight, like I go with the flow.
That's good. Killer B, how long have you been training BJJ? 8 years? Seven
Yeah,
years? No, like 7 years. Yeah, no, 7 years.
you
I'm
love
not
it.
belted though, guys, so I can't answer that for you guys. But I compete. If I did compete in Nogi, I compete in like purple division, brown division. So I don't really know.
I'm gonna
Um,
do a jiu-jitsu tournament.
you should. It's really really good. Just don't
I'm
tell
gonna
anybody.
do it. I love jiu-jitsu. I love grappling. I love wrestling. Like wrestling I adore. Jiu-jitsu is hard because you could get hurt easy. That's how I hurt my knee. Because I was getting out of a knee bar and I was sliding out of it. But you know when your knee turns in a weird position and then her weight came on top of me and I just heard the pop instantly. I was like I could have just tapped, but I chose to like get out of it. But while I was getting out of it, my knee just it popped. Like my MCL, I felt it right away.
Oh my God! Some of your fans said, "What is BJJ?" Oh, fuck. Where are you getting these fans?
Probably the show, no?
Oh yeah, the show. I forgot.
They're
Yes,
Hispanic.
BJJ is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Sorry, guys. That was a dick move of me.
Hola, hola, mi familia de Exatlón, mi hispano. These talk Spanish. Let's talk to them in Spanish.
No thanks. My Spanish is trash. Who's your favorite male fighter?
Mine, George.
Jorge?
Yours?
George Masvidal?
Yeah. You?
Is his name Jorge or George?
Jorge. Pero I say
Yeah.
George like in English.
Oh, okay.
But he hates it when I say George, so I say Jorge.
Yeah, I thought it was Jorge.
Yeah.
He said, "Shut up." I just forgot. I just woke up and forgot what BJJ was. Sorry. That's my bad. I'm gonna ask him more about it.
let me try to read too, because I'm being the worst.
B, do you consider yourself a grappler? I mean, I wrestled in high school, and I do like grappling, but when I fight, I love to strike. I love to box. So.
Isn't it so fun? Like the contact.
Somebody said George sounds better. Y'all can't just rename this man.
No.
Killer likes John Jones. That's my boy. I trained with him for a long time. He's like a bro. So you guys can save all the John Jones hate comments.
Favorite Latin cuisine? If you guys have
Ooh,
been to Miami, La Carreta, Palacio del Jugo.
me. It's
We're
definitely
so Cuban. We're so Cuban.
ceviche, probably.
Ceviche. Oh my god, ceviche is my weakness, and it's not bad for you. So it's good.
Are you half Vit Asian as well? I'm full Vit.
Wait, what's your full ethnicity?
I'm Vietnamese.
Oh, damn, girl! Don't they have the best like pageant girls, like the Miss Universes?
I think ours went really far last year. Yeah,
Yeah.
Philippines and Vietnam has really good ones.
Oh, look at Savage, Jillian Robertson. Hi,
Oh,
Jillian.
Jillian's in here? Where's she at?
Guys, so
Oh, what's up, Jillian?
Jillian is watching us, and Jillian and I grapple every day, and she pins me down for 30 minutes, and I can't get up.
Yeah, that's Jillian's shit, you know?
I can't do it. I hate you, bitch. I love her.
I like B. She acts stuck up. It's hot. I don't act stuck up. I'm just kind of like whatever. I say whatever I feel like saying.
Dude, I learned from B. B is she's a real deal. And yeah, I do go to 11, guys. They ask me if I go to 11 in Miami, and I do.
Is that a club?
It's a strip club. Like, it's a nice strip club. It's really
Girl,
like
don't tell people where you're going. They're all gonna be there.
no, 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 chill.
As soon as this thing is over, they're gonna be looking for you over there.
At 11, I can't. I'm in fight mode. I'm like super fight mode, or when I'm off, I'm off. You know. So when I'm off, I try to go out because I never get to when I'm in fight mode. But it's just that when I'm training for a camp, like those 10 weeks, I don't move from my apartment. Like it's the four walls. I train, eat, sleep, and that's it.
Somebody says she's definitely stuck up her own ass. Damn, y'all are loving me in here.
They do. Someone said, "Te amo mucho." Te amo también.
How many amateur fights have you had? Did you have any amateur MMA before you went pro?
I had 6. At 6, I was 5-1.
Oh, that's adorable. Tips on keeping your nails in one piece while grappling. For me, it's keeping it short and doing a gel
Baby,
paint,
you don't
for sure.
understand. Sometimes, like, I get, like, listen to this. So our nails can't get long, but sometimes I do acrylics, and acrylics, they don't scratch you because they're fake.
Yeah, because they're plastic.
Exactly. So it's amazing. The only thing is that when I'm sparring, then they break in my gloves, so then I have to take them out and super glue them back.
Yeah. I just don't even. B has no filters, guys. Get it right. Yeah, I'm not stuck up. I just don't have a filter. Somebody said I like Killer B. She's down to earth. I'm just saying whatever I feel, guys. I don't really like to be the fake polite thing. I just say what I feel. Obviously, I have boundaries, but
Yeah.
Where are you from, Valerie?
Miami.
Bienvenido, Ami. The J-Lo of MMA. Damn, you are fine. J-Lo is fine too.
Guys, J-Lo liked my picture.
Really? I just said that hella Latin. Did you hear me? Really?
Really? Because when the Super Bowl happened, she was in Miami, and then I was with Demi, and Demi did the national anthem.
Oh yeah, the picture with you and Demi.
Yeah, I love her. And then nothing J-Lo, she liked my picture, and I felt accomplished. I felt like I could die.
She's so cool.
Oh look, Mercedes Lewis.
Who's that?
Oh. What's up?
Oh, it's your friend?
Yeah, he's my friend.
Awesome. Is Jillian still in here? Jillian, you still in here, babe? Survivor! Woo!
It's sad.
Val, how did you and Demi Lovato meet?
She she watches Bellator. She does jiu-jitsu. She loves the sport, so we're just friends. She's awesome. And when she came to Miami, I was with her a little bit, but I'm really proud of her.
What's up, guys? Thank you. Valerie, what's your nationality? You guys missed it. She already said it.
Yes.
Mercedes, you deserve Valerie for the NFL season. Damn, she's not a prize, guys.
I'm not a prize. I'm not worth something. I'm worth how much.
No, that's not what I meant, girl. I meant prize as in a thing to be.
No, I know. I'm joking.
Babe.
You guys are dope people.
These comments are crazy.
Valerie es mi princesa, mi sueño. Hardest weight cut in my technical career. What's your hardest weight cut? Let's talk about this.
My last one before one, I was like dizzy. All fight week, I could barely get to weigh-ins, and then in my fight, I got dropped every time I got hit because my brain was so dehydrated. So bad. That's why I don't cut water anymore.
Mine was cutting weight for the German Open in Taekwondo, and I cut 25 pounds in 2 weeks, and I passed out on the plane. But hey, I made weight, and then I got silver, so I did well.
That stuff is so not okay. I'm so glad I don't cut weight anymore.
Yeah.
What's your worst injury you've ever had? From martial arts, I guess. That's what he's asking.
Mine is honestly what happened to me a few months ago, like my a partial tear in my MCL, just because I kick so much with my leg. It's my bread and butter, so it just really scared me. But thank God, like I'm almost 100% now. But it was just mentally hard to deal with, you know.
Yeah.
How about you?
Hey, what are your thoughts on Bruce Lee style? It's dope. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not even gonna sit here in front. Like I know.